because we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, last minute check to make sure I got the stream right. I did not.
Are you
Because
muted? Oh, you're not muted.
so for whatever reason, Discord usually puts everyone in the exact order. Today it's like
Yep.
fuck you. And it did that
I
last
think
week too.
last week and the week before were the ones that were messed up because I'm normally in the top right.
Yeah, but so I just changed it real quick, real. So hello,
That's
hello,
cool.
hello. So welcome to episode. What is this? Like 8?
This is episode 8, good buddy.
I can count of this Cottages and Cerberus actual play. Cottages and Cerberus, a little cottagecore monster hunting TTRPG of my own design. And we're running late, so we're going to start pretty quickly after just two quick announcements. First off, happy Ace Week to all those who celebrate. Shit, I forgot the second announcement. Well, fuck it. We're just gonna start going then. But we're still gonna have an icebreaker. I am sorry for my weird ass icebreaker today, guys.
Okay.
Is it better than the last 2 trauma ones you induced?
It's gonna be weirder and harder to answer.
Ooh,
I'm into it.
I love a challenge.
If your character was a font, what fonts would they be?
Ooh.
I actually know this answer.
I have to open
I know
something.
this answer too. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I could go first. Mine's pretty simple. Chiller.
Do it.
Straight up
Really?
chiller. The chaotic, I feel like that is the ADD energy of fonts. At least for me.
I was kind of guessing Wingding.
That was my second choice, but I wanted to... Ooh, Winged... That would be part 2, if I could choose 2 of them. But 1 is chiller. Just the bouncing aroundness of it.
Character sheet
I
open. I'm just like scrolling through a list of fonts.
I'm right. Yeah, this is a rough one.
But Bella, you
I'm
said
not-
you had one, though, right?
Yeah, so Sage would be Times New Roman, 12, and double spaced.
That is such a good answer.
Yeah, and then Sage started dating women, and now they're a lobster. You know, the kind of curvy one, the kind of swooshy pseudo cursive. I think that's where they're at now.
I love Honor. They're so good.
That's such a good answer.
Thank you.
I'm literally just going through a list of fonts and seeing which
Yeah,
one.
I'm kind of feeling tapestry for later.
Oh.
Like I'm looking through the list of fonts available on Google Slides.
Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like anything that's a bit gothic-y.
Yeah, it's it's a bit gothic-y, but also
What is
a
that?
little formal.
I told my partner this icebreaker. Oh no, it changed again. That's fine. I told my partner this icebreaker, and she was like so confused. And that's when I realized that most people between the work on the book and my work job, where I work heavily with a graphic designer, most people don't think about fonts as much as I do.
So
You know what? I think about fonts more than I'd like to admit.
I think I have it. It's okay. So it's a very It's called Zalap Mystery, and it
I'm already
is
delighted.
yeah. So the whole point of that font is it's these big chunky words, bold. They look so if you look from at them from kind of a distance, they look very normal and almost Times New Romany. But the closer you get, the more messed up they look, and it kind of has you can see it's color. There are things colored outside of the lines, and there are dots everywhere, and it's actually each letter is actually kind of a mess. So yeah, I think Zilap mystery is perfect for me. Perfect for Nyx. Ooh, I'll have to look into that later. Perfect for Nyx.
Like,
I mean, I'll go first. Yeah, I would say add that to the therapy list.
Oh,
Hey, I'm just glad I got a break from it. The therapy session that I need in the icebreakers.
I'll get you
Agreed.
Thursday, Jim.
At least Thursday's not recorded in front of 5 people on Twitch.
All right. So
Oh,
Last-
shit, it is recorded.
last time, choo choo, y'all fought the train. Yeah. And that's totally all that happened.
about to say nothing else happened, and that's all that happened in the session is we fought a train.
People
Mhm.
kissed
Oh yeah, that also happened, and that was
and
important.
hugged.
And Spoons was a little shit.
And spooned.
And nothing else of significance.
There was no drama with a Fey Lord.
None whatsoever. No conversations had.
Nyx learned how to shadow step.
Sage was the only one that was here. There were no other people.
Yeah, we
There's
don't.
no one else you haven't met yet.
Not Linda. Nope.
Not Linda. Not
There was a man as
Little
well.
Man.
We never got the man
Oh
thing
yeah, lumberjack dude.
with the viola
Yeah.
and the magic bowstring after Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Mhm.
Slowly played
Oh, you
Twinkle Twinkle
remembered a
Little
lot.
Star.
Dang.
I just listened to it this morning. Don't give me credit.
Okay, word.
What else happened, Jim? You're the expert now.
Poor Leda, and then nothing else.
So we are
Good job.
picking up that.
It did not pick up.
I was about to, my fucking mic, but I was just like, what episode doesn't have Leda being at least a little bit sad?
Real.
I got nothing.
Like the thing you said earlier, Justin, where you were just like more fucked up the closer you get. I'm like, I feel like that's the party.
Yes, definitely. It
It's
definitely
fine.
is.
Normal game, normal cottage.
No trauma whatsoever.
So, it's the next morning. We know Sage woke up with some totally awkward, totally not planned spooning.
Totally not. Totally not.
Sage probably cooked breakfast. So, what's the plan? There's a few things that I know everyone is interested in.
Last session we were like, we had like house meeting at Leda's fucking conspiracy board, and we talked about like going and dealing with the blood fiend problem.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh yeah.
Something Leda is prioritizing for no specific reason. She's not avoiding any of the other things we have to deal with. She's like, oh yeah, let's go handle the blood fiend.
I have
Well, I
no
mean-
idea what avoidance is like in this game. Nope.
To be fair, I don't actually know. So we have the blood fiend that we can go after, and then something in that other forest, and then we also have kind of centering around all of that is the mayor's house.
Don't forget the hit list that may or may not have someone that may or may not look like Leda, that may or may not have gone missing.
Look, we can't deal with that. We can't deal with that now. We have to. We can deal with
I've
what
lost
we know. What we know, and we know where the blood fiend is. So if we want to go and flip that thing's bricks real quick, at least that's one less problem.
This is valid. We probably could and probably should take care of that.
It seems like it's been stationary for now. I personally feel like it would be good to handle the problem while it is still stationary rather than waiting for it to leave where it's been.
Plus, Syra's with us right now, and besides being my kind of sort of girlfriend, it would be helpful having another party member to fight monsters and what have you. Just from a purely metagaming standpoint.
Very true.
I agree.
Especially
All
for
right.
something that is literally called a blood fiend. It'd probably be nice to have an additional person.
What could
I
go
mean,
wrong?
it's morning. We slept, sort of.
Yes.
Well,
All of us
most
but
of
one
us.
person slept.
Um,
Oh, I
so
slept.
I think going now and going ahead and taking this thing on now is probably our best bet.
Oh, Leda, did you get your coffee?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. We don't want you falling asleep in the middle of the swamp.
Yeah, that would be best avoided.
Okay, so I decided I'm gonna make a map, and I'm going to make it a bit
What?
a
It's
bit
CNC?
yeah, a map, like a world map, or like a region map. And,
Wow.
and I decided I'm going to do it a bit random with the group's aid. So
You should do it like I do it, and just quickly out of game. If you're gonna make something, it's really fun, especially when you have an artist that works with you. I don't think he's watching, but my really good friend Michael Patterson's our artist, and he is. I do paint. I use the paint program to do all my I'm horrible at art, so I hope that's it. Just so he can in the universe feel it.
If
so
only Chris worked as an artist.
yeah, as
Wow.
if I don't know any artist. More so,
What
what
is
we
art?
care about is location of shit. So
Oh shit, you're right.
there's your own little village. There is the Sand City where Cyrus from. There is the totally innocent forest of mist that does not fuck up memories at all. And then finally is the swamp wherever the blood fiend is. And you know what? That makes there 4 places. There are 4 people. So
Okay. Are we splitting up?
So what I'm going to
What?
do is I'm going to roll 4 dice. Each of there's a blue dice, a green dice, a pansexual dice, and a pink dice.
My favorite color, pansexual.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
rude.
say, hit me with that pansexual dice.
So each person claim 1 location and 1 dice color, and then I'm going to roll the dice.
What were the locations again?
I should post that so you can reference it.
And we have to each claim 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. I already know what I'm claiming. Well, Nix doesn't want it, but Justin wants it really bad.
I called dibs on that before he says it. Just kidding.
Okay.
Nix really doesn't want it, but man, does Justin want to see what happened.
I posted the 4.
Oh, okay, easy. The missed forest of memory and stuff.
And what color?
Easy.
Fucking made it here.
Oh, pansexual.
Okay.
I'm between the swamp and the sand city. Bella, do you want the sand city since that's where your sort of girlfriend is from?
I'm not opposed to it. I am a little confused about what's happening, but I'm like, are we splitting up today?
No.
I just
I am
We're making a
randomly
map.
making a map, which is basically just to
Oh.
stress out later.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
good.
figured. Hey, Chris, I got that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'll
want to
claim
fucking
Sand
go in
City.
the woods. Bella, did you want Sand City to be your
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, yeah. I'm good with it.
All right, so I'll say swamp for Leda, and I'll say the pink dice because it matches my hair.
It
It
does
does
match
match your
your
hair.
hair. Okay.
Obviously, I get village, and I'll take whatever dice is left.
Okay, then. Then what color do you want for the Sand City?
Green. Sorry, I'll be back on camera in 2 seconds.
No problem.
Oh,
And so blue is the village. So I wish I had the fucking dice cam. That would be so.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
If I thought earlier, I could have set up Discord on my phone to have it set up without echoing to all hell. But I'm not gonna make anyone suffer through that. Even that would be fucking funny.
you are cruel.
I am cruel.
Dice cam.
Live dice reaction.
Okay, let's see.
I'm so fucking. Listen, am I Cassidy the player also curious about the drama and shenanigans that could happen? Yes, but on Leda's behalf, I'm so fucking stressed out.
Right.
Oh, don't worry about that
I
forest.
go.
Don't worry about that forest.
We should. Well, I mean, we're deciding to go to the Blood Fiend. I think this is just for
It's
a
just like
map.
what's conveniently nearby.
Oh, that's true.
What is
So
conveniently
Like we have to go. What if we had to go through that forest to get to the Blood
fucked
Fiend?
up?
Why would you suggest that?
Because I
Don't
am.
give him ideas.
I am a GM normally too, so I know exactly what I just did.
So I specifically wanted this to be random, so I wanted that to be out of my control to make that decision.
Okay.
So
Chris, why'd you roll the D8?
because I love not being consistent.
No, I need the viewers at home to know Chris has just sent us an image with a dice tray with 3 D6s and a single D8.
And he rolled an 8, of course.
That's my new game system. 3d6 1d8.
So to say,
hate
the
that. Don't
game
keep that.
you made is a D6 dice pool. I know you own more than 3.
Yeah, but I wanted to use a pansexual dice, and the d8 was the first pansexual colored dice I have.
That's valid.
But so the swamp is to the south of your village. The Mist Forest is directly to the north. The Sand City is basically to the east of that. I'm gonna say if you want to get there before the train is repaired, I'm gonna say you'll either have to go through dangerous mountains that would take a much longer time, or venture through the forest.
Forest.
But
But hey, we don't have to worry about that right now because we're fighting a mosquito.
Okay, so we just have to go south then to the swamp and kill this
All right.
mosquito.
Teleport to the forest and burn it down.
I'm giving you 5 seconds to tell me you're joking.
Jim.
Okay.
Say psych right now.
Joking.
I was technically done counting down. But
I said it right before your finger hit your palm.
Pause the stream.
watch
Pause the stream. Replay the video.
You can't blame this man for Discord delay.
Your Honor, it's not his fault.
Valid.
Though, I'm not saying that's not a possibility.
But so you guys are going to head down to the south to the swamp.
We
You
are.
remember, hey, Jim, remember that whole conversation we had last session about how we shouldn't be splitting the party? And how when Spoon goes off on his own, everyone gets very nervous about his safety?
That's why I said I was joking.
Hmm.
I wasted my one time split the party.
I think it's hilarious when you split the party, Jim.
You know what's really awesome? Actually, no, never mind. All right, let's
I'm so stressed out.
All right.
We need that clipped.
I will head.
How do you?
I will head up into my room, get ready. So like, spellbook. We're going into a swamp. I don't think I have anything for that. Yeah, I just grab my spellbook and my traveling clothes. I'm ready to rock.
Okay.
Can I bring muffins?
Yeah,
Just bring muffins.
muffins.
For the
Ruby's
for the
coming with
Very
you.
muffins.
Yes, you
I'm
may.
definitely bringing Ophelia with me.
Meow.
How is that interaction gonna go? It's fine.
Got something you want to share with the class?
Ophelia is a cat. Ruby is a bird.
Oh, no.
We already did that, and
Um,
I accidentally bullied you not use bringing a bird for one mission, and that wasn't. Like I said, it was just flavor bullying.
I made it canon. Actually,
Oh,
that's not even my
no.
choice. That is not my choice.
Ophelia will play nice. I think. I hope.
Oh, she could attack the bird. That's fine.
Well, I'm gonna try and make sure she doesn't do that.
So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Did not expect you guys to face this so soon. This is gonna be interesting.
It's gonna go
Perfect.
great. It's gonna go
You
great.
hand us a blood
Amazing.
feed, and you hand us a blood fiend, and then you go, "Oh, they won't fight the blood fiend. Of course, we're gonna fight the blood fiend."
To be fair, it has been multiple sessions, and I've expected that.
Well, Lada's avoiding doing the other thing, and the
True.
trains are down, so we can't go to Sand City.
So
Chris,
We've
I'm
been busy
assuming I-
falling in love with each
Wow.
other.
while I'm waiting for while I'm waiting for everyone to get ready, I'm just in the living room practicing shadow stepping, literally just falling into random shadows and popping up elsewhere.
I'm gonna mimic, but without shadows and just teleporting.
She is not actually upset, but Leda is just looking and like silently fuming. It's like, I have been trying to get that spell to work for so long, and I haven't gotten it yet.
Hey, Nyx pops out of a shadow next to you. Remember, if we beat this thing, I'll teach you. And then falls back in, pops out elsewhere.
Well, first we have to go and fight it.
You're not wrong. Pops out elsewhere.
I will continue to be impatient and irritated.
All right. So you guys head out into the swamp. This is the last stop before you guys into the swamp. Any last minute things?
You want to say any?
Actually, I have a question, but I don't want to say it out loud. This is a secret question. So we can continue.
While he's doing that, does anyone want my gun?
Wait, no, I don't need your gun. I don't need your gun. Never mind.
Leda can't use it because I'm the one who's keeping the like message books active. But just like, does anyone have an equipment slot and want to
mean-
use the fucking Portato cannon?
Do we need the books right now?
This is
True.
true.
We're all in a group.
I mean, technically,
Couldn't you bring both with and then equipped when you need the gun and then unequipped when you don't need the gun later?
Chris, could I do that?
Yes, it would take I would say it would take a scene, so you can't do that in combat.
Okay.
I meant out of combat. Sorry.
They are, Chris. Look, they're little D20s.
Oh, that's
I was
delightful.
like, you put up your
Yeah,
hair,
that's
and then I was like,
fair.
wait, so there's danglies, wait, are those dice? My dice tint says.
Texture's like, are those D20? They are.
Cool.
I love them. They are like so cute.
Thanks. My grandparents got them for me.
That makes that cuter.
That's very sweet.
Thanks.
Okay, I was waiting on the message from Justin.
This is just a thing I'm curious about with that.
All right, then keep your secrets.
I was waiting for it. I'm like,
Probably no. That's just not how I personally imagined it.
You're the creator. That's fine.
No, you question the creator. Are you sure, Chris?
I question the creator all the time. Look at how fun Sage turned out.
No, it's one of those things that it doesn't actually have any bearing. It's just a flavor thing that I thought would be interesting.
Word.
Okay.
Interesting. Cool.
I also
I'm
like.
bringing
I
this
also
up
actually
with you.
appreciate how you managed to ask that, because you just asked it very much the facts without swaying me about what you wanted to do with it, which I feel like helps me answer more honestly.
That's why I did it the way.
You gotta bully him into what you want.
I'm saving that.
See,
There's
Sound advice.
just,
there is one thing that I desperately want, and technically with everything I've read in this world, it works. I just have to have Chris agree to it.
see, Justin does the thing that he doesn't ask for much, but when he does ask for it, he's like, it's hard to say no. Unlike some people, Jim.
What? I would never do such a thing.
I know.
Oh, can Shella passive vision protect a train?
No, well, we are like so ADHD, but I love it. Like I need those vibes today. I had to focus so much. Stop, Chris. We are playing a game.
No, the train's down. We're not taking another train.
We are.
So we're heading to the swamp.
Yeah. As
it
you
locked?
enter the swamp, even though it's midday, it gets very dark just by the large trees. The water is murky, doesn't really reflect any sunlight. By default, the mud gets up past your guys' ankles. Except I'm not sure how Spoon's biology work. Maybe you just like walk above mud a bit. I know some birds have that.
I never really thought about that in depth. So we'll just say that he kind of sinks as well a little bit.
Okay.
Because he doesn't fly, so I'm kind of assuming he's more humanoid than bird, kind of.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Perfect.
I was just gonna. This isn't too related to the game, but I was just thinking you said like that's one of those things where I'm like, it makes like total sense that birds would be like evolved to have the ability to like walk on mud, just for like the way that birds work. That makes sense, but I didn't know that, and I'm like, wow, what a oddly specific thing for some birds to be able to do.
Excellent. You went to the swamp. It is full of buzzing, small insects, dark parts, very humid and mucky, tiny bit smelly. I'm gonna need someone or everyone, but someone needs to pass a target number 4 alchemy check to navigate deeper into the swamp to find the nest of the blood fiend mosquito.
No.
I got so much alchemy. And one of my dice has moss in it. That's perfect. We're in a swamp.
That is fancy.
Let's see.
Target number 4, you said?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I 5441.
5 4. Yeah, you are 5 4 4. You are good. You get deeper into the swamp. At this point, barely any sun gets through the crooked tangle of branches above you. You are basically constantly surrounded by small insects, specifically tiny mosquitoes. Everyone is going to take 1 spoon of damage by just how many mosquito bites you're getting.
Hmm.
Something Florida joke.
Hmm.
Like that's my life already.
Also, does anyone feel like being observant?
Yes.
I have so many eyes.
Clip that also.
Could
That's really
Ruby
funny.
also be observant by flying up and around and kind of scouting ahead?
Okay. Target number 3 alchemy check.
Oh, for Christ's sake. We're going to be switching dice here. Oops. Chris, you allow my bird to do it?
What was
Target number 3. Yes, but this might actually be hard for the bird to convey the results.
don't
Valid.
worry about it, Jim. I got a super success.
Oh, nice.
I got 2 6s and 2 4s.
You specifically notice the way the mosquitoes get filled up with blood after feasting.
Really gross. I love it. Is
Uh,
there like what specific thing do I notice about it?
Just the way that they get filled with blood.
Hmm.
How it's stirred in the abdomen. That's about it.
Next one that lands on me. Can I like wait for it to like bite me and then swat it?
Yeah,
And
I'll.
then like try and squish it once there's blood in it?
Yeah.
Cool, I do that.
And
Does anything weird happen?
there's blood on you.
Lick it.
No, straight up, she does. Is it just
It tastes like later blood.
okay? Interesting.
Going deeper into the forest with Later as a guide. Later, you know you are in the nesting area of the blood fiend. You followed its tracks. You followed its magic. It's someplace around here. How would you like to? The hunt as written has you lure it out.
Interesting.
How would we lure a mosquito out?
I'm part of what I'm thinking is
Blood,
just, like,
probably.
I mean, yes.
Have an
I'm
idea?
also wondering if we could like corral it in somehow, because if we're at the place that's like its main nesting area, would I be able to like web up some of the trees and just like kind of just like see if we can like corral it in?
Is it here?
It's somewhere
Or
nearby.
do we have to?
Like it's it can't be far.
I have an idea if you want to try it.
What's your idea?
Okay. Nix takes a dagger out and cuts his hand.
I knew that was coming.
You know I was asking for verbal clarification. You know that.
And I hold it up.
I don't think that was wise.
Make a target number. Let's make a target number 5 charm check, Nix.
Charm is not awesome. All right.
It's not the worst.
It's not.
I just checked your fucking. You have fucking 3 dice, dude. Leda has 1.
Oh, okay. We're good. All 4s. 3 4s.
Oof. You can't even spend.
You do you want to spend a cozy coin?
Yeah, I want this to work. I just cut myself.
Dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, I can two fives and a 3. I can spend a spoon for that, right?
You see
Nick puts his knife away.
kind
Huh,
of
I knew that would work.
multi-lens
I do
reflective
not want
red
I do not want you to feel
eyes.
vindicated by that choice.
Giant, two multi-lens giant red eyes peering out from the darkness as soon as you cut yourself. It comes closer. You see maybe a reflective giant insect-like body, but before you can fully see it, it displays into countless number of mosquitoes and activates its sweltering swarm opener. Each character loses 2 spoons. You will then notice, or later, you will notice the blood being drained into all of these little mosquitoes, and then as the mosquitoes reform into the giant blood fiend, you see that it has, I would say it's about 4 motes of blood stored in its abdomen.
Moats, you say?
Motes. I'm wrong. It has 8 motes of blood.
A lot of blood.
I see. How far is this thing from us currently?
It's like right in front of you, but that's just its opener. Now round 1 begins, and it's going to be its first turn. Jim, how annoying should I be?
It depends who the target is. If it's me, very annoying. If it's not me, semi-annoying.
The way I see the gears turning.
I'm in danger.
Self-imposed danger.
It's not going to do anything. It's going to cast a spell. And
That's
later,
doing something, Chris.
you see, I would say about 2 motes of blood worth gets drained out of its abdomen, and then as you sense this cast a spell, and the creature starts phasing in and out of reality.
I hate you, Chris. Don't tell me shit. I know it.
What?
Interesting. That was not. I had a lot of expectations for what might be about to happen, and that was not on the list.
Who wants to go first?
I have a question, Chris.
Yeah?
Is there water on the ground?
Yeah, it's a swamp, so yeah, like you could definitely, there's quite a bit, maybe not super deep, but there's a lot of it and like far reaching, so.
Okay, I'll go first because I'll do my hex strike.
Okay.
Oh, I should probably make the attack roll, right?
Before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll. Do you want to roll this, or should I roll this special thing for you?
Can I save my pre-rolled attack?
Yes.
Okay, then I can roll it if you want.
Okay. You want low. This is going to decide if the mosquito is phased out of reality when this happens.
I know. I'm well aware.
Roll it, buddy.
D6?
D6.
1d6?
Yep.
And I want low.
Yep.
How low is low?
You want under 5.
Cool, I got 2.
Okay, now roll your attack.
What's the target number?
The target number is gonna be 4, good buddy.
That is a super success, good buddy.
Holy
6,
shit!
5, 6, and 4.
5.
So it's 6, 5. No, sorry, 6, 5, 5, 4. Still a super success. So it is hexed 2 on top of taking an extra point of damage.
Good job, buddy. I am proud of you.
That is why I wanted to see if I could save my pre-rolled save.
Would you like your little birdie to go?
I would love for my birdie to go. He's gonna cast Shadow Strike.
Okay.
I imagine his wings being the sword because you said sword, and I don't know if a bird can use that, but it's fine. You see a little bird growing red, kind of shadow-like, but fire, and just dive at him.
Okay. So roll me the phase in or out to reality.
Yep.
By the way, this is a mosquito.
I rolled one.
This is what I think is the most annoying monster to fight.
Yes. You've told me a lot about this monster, and I wish you didn't.
Okay.
Love the confidence.
Make a target number 4 muscle
Would this
check.
be muscle? Yeah. I will use that spoon. So, Chris,
Yes.
does the attack go off?
The attack goes off first.
Okay, so it goes off, dealing 2 more points of spoons. And then I only got 1 4, you said, right?
Yeah.
So I'll use my last spoon, and he will poof. Everyone heals 1, and it takes another 1 point of damage. Jesus, Chris, this is broken. I love it.
I am so proud of you, Jim.
I mean, you're the one that said it. That is my turn.
Jim, that's probably your best turn.
In any game I've ever played, yes.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So you said that it's in like swarm mode right now, like it's broken up into like a bunch of.
It only did that for the big attack. Its back has a giant mosquito.
Oh, disappointing.
Sorry, you all gain boost as well.
Oh.
Boost 1.
Okay, that changes the thing I was gonna do if anyone else has something.
I'll wait until I do that next turn. I'm just gonna attack.
Okay.
So if you want to do your thing first.
Go ahead, because I have to recheck to see if a rule exists. So if you're gonna attack it, go for it.
Actually, for these two, I can help. Nick's a rune on that had appeared this morning on both of his hands lights up, and shadows lift out of his hand and form a guitar of shadow above his head and start strumming as he casts bardic inspiration, giving you both.
That is, by the way, nerfed from the PDF version for reasons that Jim can talk about.
Okay, what does it do then? I mean, it was the random spell I got, so, or the random ability I got this morning, so.
Half your charm rounded up instead of your charm rounded up.
Oh, okay, well, that's fine. You get to, you both get +2 to your next roll.
Hell yes.
Syra's gonna go.
Word.
Ooh.
And Syra, because Syra's with you, and she's going to take her sand, and it's going to start dancing around, and then it starts dancing around Sage. You get Sage. You get reduce any damage you take for the rest of combat by 1.
That's
nice.
awesome. Quick question about that.
Yeah.
Is this only applicable to this sage?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
It's because it's like not going
can't
on
change
you.
form.
It's like dancing around your person. So.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yippee. She's so hot. She's so pretty. Oh my god. Is that Cyra's whole turn?
Yep.
Okay. I have an idea for how I want this to look. But I want to posit this. It may need a trigger warning for blood and not necessarily gore, but if anyone here is sensitive to it, I have
Go for it.
everyone okay?
Thumbs
Yep.
up.
Okay. So, Sage's nose is going to start bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, and it's going to kind of gush out, and start wrapping around her as well. And it's going to be kind of similar to how she's changed forms before, but it's not gas because it's her own blood. And it kind of forms this swirling tube of blood around her. And when it kind of subsides, it's still Sage, you think, with longer hair and no slit in the eyebrow. But that is going to be officially a form change. And can I roll a check to see if that's a quick change or no?
Yes,
I
you
don't know if that's
can.
something we were just doing last time.
Yeah, no, I officially added it to the rules.
Oh, word. Okay. And that's a lore check, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got 2 4s and a 5. I forgot to ask for the target number.
4.
Oh, word. So that's a success. Let me look at this sheet and see what I actually have. Can I take one more? Can I do one more little thing?
Yes, you can. That's the rules of quick change.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I love that it's called quick change.
Right.
Um, let me see. Okay.
Oh, and you had a +2 to that roll, anyways.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's your
Thank
next.
you. I
It's
forgot about
all,
that.
It gives all my allies +2 on their next roll. So
And a +1 dice from boost.
I could also allow you to carry that over to have your next action this turn if you want.
Okay. Then I'd like to use Manifest Weapon because that's something that pretty much everyone but regular Sage has at this point. Um, so once per session, a magical weapon appears above the foe. Targets hide instead of resist, and it's 1 point of damage. So is that a muscle?
Alchemy.
Alchemy. Okay. And that's +2?
+3.
+3. Oh, okay. 3, 4, 5. Let me roll the other. 1, 5, 6.
Target number is 3 because of Hex Strike.
Right, okay. Then I think that I would like for it to look like a giant fly swatter just coming down on top of it.
Yes.
oh,
Delightful.
so good.
And you said you got 3, 4, 5.
1, 5, 6.
1, 5. Okay, perfect. And you just come down, splat it, and you deal some pretty good damage to it.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Later.
Let's go.
I think you're up.
Hi, I have a new question.
I have a new
How-
answer.
How high does Hex stack?
How high can you count to?
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
incredible. Then yeah, I'm gonna do a Vine Whip thing and also hex it.
Sage is a monster. I love it.
Okay, weapon attack that uses alchemy.
Sage 1.75.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's the
I'm not
Sage.
gonna. I'll take the damage out. Pieces off. Before you make your attack, you're going to have to make the check to see if you phase in or out of reality.
initiative. Oh, but this will be the one that I get to add +2 to.
Well, it's just a single dice. Or you want to roll under 5?
Still gonna. Oh wait, no, yeah, because we're trying to roll low. What happens if I rolled a 5?
I'll let you spend a cozy coin to re-roll it.
We've got 2 of those things.
We've got 2, but I don't know what's gonna fucking happen today, Justin.
Nothing
You
bad.
know what's funny? Justin knows. Nix has no idea.
I hate that.
Huh?
So okay. I'm not gonna use a cozy coin. I don't mind failure.
Rewind to last session that you were in, saying, "Oh, are these the consequences of me saying I don't mind failure?"
Oh, right.
Hey,
So
this is just I go to hit it and it's not there. That's fine.
that's exactly what happens. End of round, I
Oh, no.
believe. A sickening, sweet scent is emitted from the blood fiend. Everyone add up your charm with the current amount of spoons you have.
Did everyone heal from my Phoenix Bird?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9
I've-
plus 1, that's a
13.
10.
I've got 11.
Also 11.
Long-haired sage, you are going to take 1 spoon of damage.
Okay.
Um,
Thanks.
due to the blood fiend's sweet sense closer ability. Then later you notice blood is drained. More blood motes are consumed from this monster, because it has to spend blood motes each round to sustain its spell.
Interesting. And these things are just like around it?
No, like inside,
The
like
abdomen.
Oh.
abdomen. That's the word I was looking for, Jim.
I'm here to help.
And then you notice more blood motes are drained out of it as it uses blood motes to cast its double spell ability.
Oh.
I hate it.
So first, let's go with Spoons and Sage.
Mhm.
Both of you guys are going to take 2 spoons of damage.
Okay.
Would it be 1 spoon for me?
It would
Because
be.
I'm a super sexy girlfriend?
Your sexy girlfriend Sand Shield is going to absorb 1 spoon of that damage, so you're only going to take 1.
Word?
There's a bolt of lightning. It goes straight through Spoons, and then it kind of continues cascading through Sage, but part of it is absorbed by the floating sand shield. Then let's see.
Because that wasn't enough.
I'll get to cast 2 spells this round. So it's going to get
Including
really.
the maintaining of the phase
Yeah.
shift.
Yep.
Damn.
It's just, I'm going to tell you this. It's going to be out of blood motes at the end of this round.
I assumed.
Spoons. You're going to take 1 point of damage as ice frames around your feet. You also have to act last this round.
You suck.
Who besides Jim wants to go first?
Question for you, Chris. Is my bird up? It says next round. So this is next round or the round after?
This upcoming one.
So this one right now, after my turn? Okay.
Yeah.
You said
No, go ahead.
I see. You said it's very dark in this swamp, yes?
Yes.
So, if Ophelia were to attack this thing, would she be able to do so? Because it's like it says if the foe does not see the Shadow Kitty before the attack deals an additional 1 damage. Would Ophelia be able to like hide in the dark of the swamp and then attack this thing?
I would 100% say yes.
Hee 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 hee! Yay! All right then.
Ophelia, one of my allies.
Yes.
Plus 2 to the
So.
roll. Oh,
Alright,
after
so
our
yeah.
conversations, absolutely. I think I'm the only one that's actually talked to Ophelia.
No, yeah, I mean, Leda talks to Ophelia. It's just Ophelia. Does Ophelia respond?
I hold Ophelia loves you very much.
In a
But
cat way.
okay, would it be muscle for Ophelia to attack?
Yes.
Muscle.
Ultimate
Incredible.
muscle.
Okay,
Use my
okay.
cat eye dice
Okay.
for her. What's the target number?
This would be a muscle attack, so that target number is going to be 4.
So explain to me how adding to dice rolls works.
You roll extra dice.
Oh, so it's an additional 2 dice.
Yes.
Oh, incredible. Well, in that case, that's good, because the first 2 I rolled were 2 and a 3, but then I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
Which, does that mean Ophelia has to use a spoon to hit?
Ophelia has to use a spoon to hit.
Oh, Ophelia's only got 5 of those. But she'll deal additional damage for this.
Here, I'll make it easier. Let's see if
Yeah.
it phases out to reality.
Oh, this is so true. Thank you for letting me roll that first.
That would be so mean if I didn't.
What's the target number?
You want to roll under 5.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so that means this attack will hit. And you will deal
Alright.
extra damage.
Okay, I'm gonna have Ophelia use a spoon and do some extra damage.
Okay. And now would Leta like to move?
I'll go for the Vine Whip Hex again. Which, put down Ophelia's dice, grab mine. Let's see. 3, 4, 4, 5.
3, 4, 4. Let's roll to see if his face is in or out.
Alrighty. That's a 4.
That's a hit. You wrap it. It is still hexed. It's actually gonna be hexed for quite a bit, I would say, at this point. And you deal damage.
Yeah, I believe it's... Yeah, it's standard attack damage, but it also hexes it.
Yep. Next, so continue.
I was just gonna say, until Spoons' next term, that means it's at hex 3, right?
Until the end of this turn, it's at hex
Until the
3.
end of this turn, gotcha.
I do rolling. And like this, that's not rules as written, but this is rules as christened. I do rolling, so I just like keep track of when in the round you do it. I just think it's a bit more fun to do that. Rules as written is it decreases by 1 at the end of each round. Sage or Nyx, who would like to go up next?
Me
Not
first?
Sage.
Okay. Nyx's shadow guitar will float out of his hand and form a long lance above his outstretched hand. And he'll look at the mosquito and flick his finger, and the shadow lance will fly at it.
Okay, that's going to be fuck. That's gonna be target number 2.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Let's roll to see if it phases out to reality. So roll
Okay.
one dice, Justin. You want under 5, so 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Got it. 2.
It's gonna hit. Make this check at target number 2. Fuck me.
That is a super success. I love getting super successes with 3s.
How's it looking, Chris?
It's about to take some damage.
So you got no more damage. 1, then your spell does +1 damage.
And then mage.
Is mage plus extra damage or extra dice?
Well, +1 basic.
I thought it was +1 dice, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
I think
No, it's +1 dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nope, I just do 2.
Well, and then
The super success.
super success.
Oh yeah. So 3.
3 damage. It's looking really fucking bad.
Who wants to go to a forest?
Sage, are you ready, or would you like Syra to go?
I think I'm ready. Did you get did you get the question I sent you?
Oh, I know. I heard the boop doop doop the sound.
Boop did doop doop.
Yeah. Yes, you may. Why would you ask that?
Okay.
What does?
Well, because I'm not entirely sure how it works, because typically she's not the most magic person. But stranger things have happened. Basically for that, it's just being like, I describe X, Y, and Z happening with the thing that I just proposed, and then rolling a target number, like, and that's an alchemy check.
Yep.
Okay. And I have +3 dice right now, right? Because of things, or no?
That those +3 was only 1 times.
Okay, cool. Okay. But I do.
Is the boost still up?
It
is
boosted
+1
once.
bonus dice because
okay.
of the element thing. Okay.
Yeah, because of
I
the
thought it
thing
was
you
around.
sent me. Yes.
Okay. I have this wedged between a mini roleplay moment. So what should I do first? Little roleplay moment and then roll, or roll then little roleplay moment?
How are you feeling? Which one do you
Roleplay moment and then roll, because if you miss, it makes the roleplay moment so much better.
You know what? I think I'll do that, because it'll be really bad if I miss. So Sage is going to. Is Syra like right there because of the sand shield?
Yes.
Okay. So she's going to look at the sand that's around her. She's going to kind of brush some off of her shoulder. She's going to look at Syra and go, "Look, I don't fully know who you are. But I just don't think that I'm into you in the way that you're into me." And she's going to stick her hand out. And so if Sage is here and Syra is here, she's going to stick her hand in here and go like, "Whing!" and try and fling ice at the mosquito bloodfiend.
Bella, you are
I
a
just-
type
I'm
of
gonna
evil
throw
that I have
up.
such respect for.
It's gonna be sick.
Oh.
I didn't think.
Oh, I know how this is going to I know what's going to go down.
And if this misses, it's gonna be really fucking bad. I got a 1 and a 6. What would you say the target number is for that?
The target number is 2.
I'll use a spoon.
Okay.
I'll use a spoon, I think.
You are a.
I'm shaking. This sucks. Why did I do this to myself?
Oh, why? Oh, just wait. So before the end of turn, we still need to determine if, because mosquito has a spell up where it's phasing in and out of reality. So
Oh
you're
shit! You're right. You're right.
you're
You're
going
right.
to have to just roll that.
Okay. That's a 6.
Oh no!
It phases out to reality right as you fling out this ice spell.
Oh no!
Sarah's going
There's
to
a metaphor in there.
Talk shit, get
so
missed.
so the sand shield is going to just like fall, and then you see it sink into the swamp, and she's going to start falling on her knees crying. Oh, Spoons, what would you like to do?
How do I follow that up?
Holy shit, Bella, I feel like it's
Oh.
wrong to give you a cozy coin for that, for fucking that. Like, but also, holy Jim, I don't think I've ever been as surprised. I'm sorry, I think...
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, congratulations, Bella. Even I didn't get this, Chris. This shook.
Like...
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, everybody.
I just have to step up my game. That's
You're
all
doing
that means.
amazing.
Yeah,
You
no,
are.
that's
I
great.
love that. That is the biggest compliment I could give.
It's super out of left field, but in a really good way.
In a way that
And let
I
this
fully
show
understand.
kids- And let this show, kids. Compet has no survivors.
I'm gonna have a suit in the back. I'll be right back. I'm be right back.
I'm gonna teleport on top of the Blood Fiend mosquito on his abdomen and
Wait.
cast what? Well, above it. I know he's phasing.
I was about to say, could you get stuck in there?
Chris, technically, I did say is it possible for Spoons to get stuck in there?
I wouldn't say accidentally.
Alright, so I did say on top you can decide if I'll make a roll. How about that? I'll make this teleport like an attack.
I was probably going to just have you. I assumed you were going to attack. I was going to see.
Inferno.
Okay, you're going to Raging Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
Just by itself.
What do you mean?
You aren't using another ability with it.
I can use another ability with it?
I think you took an ability.
No, I didn't. I took Beast Trainer instead. Remember?
Oh, I thought you took the ability we were talking about earlier.
No. No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Then
The only thing close to having.
target number is going to still be 2. Roll the phase in, phase out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do first. I got a 2 for the phase in, phase out.
Okay, so
There
it's
you go.
in. So you're solidly land on it.
Okay, but if now that Spoons is on it, if it phases away, does Spoons just also get transported to the fucking Shadow Realm?
No, he
I'd be
falls
okay
into
if
the
the answer
swamp.
is yes.
Boo.
I agree. Boo.
Boo.
Boo!
Good buddy. You said the target number is 2.
Yeah.
That is a super success.
How many?
3, 3, 3, 3, 5. No,
3, 3, 3.
Wait, hold on. How did I roll so many dice? Sorry, it's all 3s. No, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I'll re-roll it. I have too many dice in front of me. Sorry.
Did you just roll
Alright,
all the
so-
dice?
I rolled what I should have rolled. I think I rolled 5 instead of 4.
Okay.
I still got a super success.
So that's going to be 1 base damage, then 1 for super success, so that's 2,
And
then 1 for Blazing
for
Inferno.
raging. Mhm.
Hey Jim,
Yeah.
this thing has 4 health.
I only did 3.
Guess
And
what?
I have a bird.
I was gonna say, guess what it's weak against?
Fire.
Spoons! How do you want to kill the blood fiend mosquito?
Nice.
You see him just kind of jump on top, burn his abdomen to a crisp, and he just says,
Funny.
"You will not be drinking blood anymore."
The most polite thing to say before you murder someone.
It's
He's
just,
a polite
What you are
guy.
doing, I'd like for you to stop, please.
What the hell?
Now I'm going to. I think I've kind of hinted at this lore before, but I feel like Syra might have told Sage this lore. I'm going to send you a little paragraph from here's Bella. Take your time and read it before I describe what happens next.
This has a funny looking font, buddy. What give me a second.
I like how we just defeated the monster and there's the most ominous fucking energy in the studio right now.
I'm gonna throw up. What did I do? It's the consequences of my own actions.
hey, Chris, while she's reading that, I have a question.
Yes.
With a basic attack, because my basic attack's always been just ball of shadow energy slamming into something. Does it have to be range?
For a basic spell attack?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing.
Or can I do something a little more up close? It's still a basic spell attack.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have a really awesome idea next time.
Flay.
I'm confused. Mm. So are you saying that she is the latter part of what I'm reading?
Yes.
Like, okay.
She is a sandstorm striker.
Not the even the like NPC we've adopted into the party has an angsty backstory. What the fuck?
Of course she does. Of course. Hey,
Are we at
of course
all
this is what's going
surprised?
on.
I mean, no. Also, just because I said anything, I also for the tape title of the
Okay.
episode. I'm so stressed out right now.
Throw that in if that's possible. There might be some more alliteration that we can add in, because you see right over the heart of Syra a red tiny glow. It looks like a prism. It's like glowing through it as sand starts to break out around her, and you hear freedom. Damn it, it didn't get through again. Fucking Discord. I growl.
Oh wait,
Wait,
Syra has a. Syra. Are you okay?
And the mighty sand demon form around Syra. The sand demon that was imprisoned inside her crystal.
Yeah.
Chris, you are fucking evil, god
This
damn it.
isn't.
wild.
I point to where long hair Sage is, or Sage 3.0. That's Syra. That's not Sage. I don't know who that is, but it's not who you are into. Trust me.
We'll get.
What are you talking about? Like, I'm totally Sage.
Bella! I
Look,
love you. That is amazing.
look,
This is devastating, but also the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
looking at Sage is kind, caring, a team player, and would never say something to hurt someone they love. You may call yourself Sage. You are not our Sage.
They? My pronouns are she, her.
That is what.
And you're gonna see her flip her hair a little bit. I didn't say anything mean. I don't know what's going on with that.
Shadows start forming around Nyx's hands as he
So
holds them into
Okay.
his fist.
before they get further, this thing is 100% going to
Later.
to attack,
I
and
jump at the sand demon.
so it's going.
Shell of pacifism.
It's a monster. It gets to activate its opener first, and it's going to use its sandstorm breath. Mighty breath of sand is blasted at all of you guys. Everyone is going to Everyone's going to take those 3 spoons.
Oh,
Oh no.
Remember earlier in this episode when Chris was like, "Oh, I'm kind of worried about you guys fighting the blood demon," and then we managed to kill it with very little damage, and then this to ourselves, and then this happened.
Also,
times.
I am really impressed by how easily you guys beat the shit out of the blood fiend, and I was going to just.
you gave me a broken combo.
I was going to.
Things bricks.
I was going to just let you guys beat the blood fiend and celebrate, but someone wanted to cause some chaos, and I love it. I am all here for it.
Oh, I'm having a
Me who read the cozy calling.
You knew? Did you know where I was going
Yep.
with this, Jim? Like,
Yep.
did you know? Like,
I was
as soon
away getting water.
did
I
you
was
know
like,
as
"Oh,
soon?
you-"
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, everyone.
No,
Don't
you're
be
perfect.
This is amazing.
This is
Oh.
awesome. You're great.
Now that means so this is both a monster I didn't prepare to run, and also so the book contains over 50 monster. Every monster has most monsters have challenges, which are either plot hooks or variations. Variations are ways to change up the monster. In this case, this monster I'm running, the stats block is for the Sandstorm Dragon, and this is the Sand Demon variation that takes the dragon and changes its spells a bit. So for its actual action, it is going to just look menacingly at Longhair Sage and use Intimidate. Longhair Sage, please make me a target number 3 charm check.
A word. That's 3 4s and a 6. So is that a super success?
You are unaffected.
Damn straight. She stares back.
Remember?
What?
Like, do you guys remember a couple episodes ago when the icebreaker was about like who our characters would have hung out with when they were like teenagers, and Sage was like, and Bella was like, yeah, Sage was really in with the Christian girl Autumn crowd.
That's because this is not our Sage.
As the
I'm not
reckoning has
traumatized.
come.
What?
So Nyx, I'm going to let you make a charm check against its resist. Basically trying to talk out of it. Last Wednesday I ran one shots for Lost Caravan. Great channel. They wanted to, for the first time, they wanted to try to befriend the monster. So I'm going to kind of use some of the
actively not fighting it, trying to talk to Syra within.
And so I'll let you kind of deal damage this way, and depending on what damage how much of each type of damage you deal, we'll see what the outcome is.
Okay. I let the shadows completely drop off my hands and put my hands up towards Syra. Yes! 5, 5, 5, 6.
Okay.
Syra, you have to listen to me. This is not the Sage you're falling in love with. Watch. Hey, long hair sage, how do you feel about cookies?
They're fine. I get. Why are you calling me long
You
hair
hear
sage?
you hear that? They're fine. Ours wouldn't say that. Ours wouldn't act this way. You have to believe me. I've seen this person turn into a bunch of people. This isn't your sage. Your sage didn't break your heart.
She's confused. She's not gonna say anything in retaliation.
Who wants to go next?
Can I fucking web up not Sage's mouth?
She's already eating.
You listen,
I'm slippery. You can try.
and I will.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. What do I have to roll to try and fucking web up fucking heterosexual Sage?
I like the heterosexual sages. This is like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so perfect. Bella, you are just so good.
Good at that.
Oh,
Thank you.
what is heterosexual sage's muscle?
It's a 2.
Oh,
Target number 2.
No, muscle party.
Although let
So
me
what?
target number 2, but let me double check slippery.
I'm
Also,
immune to
what-
grab. And so does that not count as like some sort of restraining something?
No, yeah, because I can. I'm assuming this would fall under the jurisdiction of my ability to grapple opponents with my webs.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So what do I fucking? Is this fucking? What ability am I rolling for this?
It would be alchemy, but she is immune to grab.
Well, Leda still tries.
Okay, yeah, target number 2 alchemy check.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I'll just roll them. 5, 4, 1, 1.
She later webs up heterosexual sage's mouth, and then what happens next, Bella?
What happens next? Wait, like as in it sticks and her mouth is webbed?
No, I'm letting you describe how she slips out of it.
Oh, yeah, so it goes on her mouth like this. And she grabbed it. It's funny, like she's heterosexual, like she's cis and straight, but she's so cunty. Like she's kind of giving.
Putting that in the fucking quote wall.
She kind of grabs it by the edge and she goes, "What the fuck? I don't know why you all are being so mean to me. Everyone loves me." And
You are the one who has brought a hostile energy to the space.
Chris, really quick.
Yes.
Nix, Leda, trust me, I'll be back. I'm going to the cottage.
Okay.
well, I'll hold this. We've got this. Go.
I'm gonna teleport to the cottage, Chris.
Okay, I'm going to let me actually double check the rating on this because okay, that is if you want to do it as like quick, I am going to make you make a
Yeah,
target number 6 alchemy check.
ooh.
Hold on. I will use half of my spoons to succeed.
Were you down that low?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am going to get cookies. And is there anything of Sage's in the cottage?
I mean, I
Books?
imagine. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the books are probably hers.
What was the book that you gave Sage? Sorry,
shit.
not Sage, Syra.
Little witches.
Was it Little Witches?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantasy Little Women.
Yeah.
Is Little Witches anywhere in the cottage?
I sent it to Syra. I don't know if Syra brought it back or not.
Do you check spoons?
Yes.
Yes.
This is important to you. All right. I'm gonna grab the cookies and I'm gonna grab the book and I'm gonna teleport back to where they are.
I'm tempted to see if I can find my copy of Little Women, but
Okay, and
And
that's gonna,
I'm just
I'm
yeah,
gonna say
I'll wait.
that's your turn.
Yep.
Cunty Sage.
Do I have an action? I've been like trying to figure out if I like have an action this turn. Do I?
Yeah.
I could do one of two stupid things. Please note that everything that I have option wise is not great. Okay. Um. Okay. Hey, Chris.
Yes.
How many like quick changes will you allow per one turn?
Probably only one.
Okay.
Other. You could so what I would allow is you could quick change, use that extra action to quick change again, use that extra action to quick change again, but you can quick change, do an action, quick change, do a different action. Does that make sense?
It does. Thank you. Then I'd like to quick change, and then if that succeeds, quick change. Use that extra action to quick change back to this one, because that would pretty much drain her spoons, because she's down to 3 right now.
Okay. So
Am I allowed to do that?
yes, you are.
Okay. That's a lore. That's a 1, 3, and a 6.
Spin the spoon.
So yeah. So that's gonna take 2 spoons to quick change. Look at me doing girl math. And you're gonna see the 12-year-old that's just like so full of rage. And she's holding a knife in her hand, because I'm pretty sure she had a knife last time. And theming, flavoring, whatever. And she's just gonna let out this really angry scream and throw it on the ground and not do anything with it. And then can I quick change back?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So that would be, how many dice do I have in this one? Okay. It's a 3. And I'd like to spend one of her spoons to just make that, push that through, if the target number is 3 again.
Yep.
Okay, so Sage has 0 spoons now. And I think I'd want that to be her turn. And she was definitely wearing mascara, and it's like running down her face now. She's not crying. She because she doesn't
Wait,
cry.
are you back to long hair Sage?
Yeah.
But not
Okay.
classic Sage.
No.
Not OG Sage.
No, because classic Sage has a ton of spoons. No, but yeah. Cunty Sage has 0 spoons. And it's just breathing super heavily. And I'm good with that being my turn.
I am going to we're going so who has the most spoons?
One,
It
two,
might-
three, four.
might be me. I have 6.
I have 6 as well.
beneath both of your feet, sand starts circulating as a sand pool, or like a whirlpool of sand starts forming. I'm gonna need each person to make a target number 5 muscle check.
Oh, delightful.
Well, so about that.
Something you guys are both really good at.
I'm twice as good at it as Nyx.
Facts. I failed that.
I rolled a 6 and a 3.
Wait. Can I fail with some flavor?
You can always
What
fail
other
with
ways to
flavor.
fail?
I visibly do not try to move or defend myself at all. And look at Syra, look through the demon at Syra. I'm not fighting you.
Leda, I will spend a spoon to succeed. Which I think is Leda like sticks out and like webs herself to like a tree branch and just kind of like yanks herself out of it.
That is actually really fucking cool. That is, especially like that feels so good right now because this is so fucking intense. Nyx, you get pulled into the sand pool, the whirlpool of sand. You lose your next turn.
So wait, do I just disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys see Nyx just.
Sorry.
Okay, can I go?
That's just the closer. Now it's the monster's actual turn. Remember, monsters are fucking
Was that
scary.
the opener?
Huh? No, the closer.
You said, so it goes opener, closer, then action?
No, it goes.
Or am I?
It goes opener, action. Everyone takes a turn. Closer, then back to the monster's action.
Sorry, I got confused.
The monster just growls again. That's gonna be so funny again, Jim, when no one that.
Yep.
Yep.
I heard that one a little bit more.
It came through.
Yeah.
Then you, I should thank you for freeing me, but she trusted you. She put you on the pedestal. I'll put you in the ground.
I don't know if it'll affect anything, but I messaged you something.
Long-haired straight sage, please make a target number 6 muscle check, or choose to fail. Actually, you can't. How many muscles do you have?
New muscle, but she has 0 spoons.
You said she has 2 muscle?
Mhm.
She can't pass without any spoons.
Yeah, no, she's.
This doesn't kill you. Technically, it's stupid for this guy to actually use this ability on someone, but this is more flavorful. It's going to use sand, and it's going to form like a monument, like the type of monument that the type of monument that you might put over a coffin or something, and she's gonna form this around in sand around Sage. It's gonna kind of look like a tomb with a statue of a goddess or some other powerful empress type figure sculpted out of sand.
Okay.
Who wants to go next? And let me check what Justin sent me.
I forget. Spoons, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can act.
Oh, Spoons also saw Nyx just go. Whoop.
Because I know what I'm doing. I just forgot if you were back or not.
Yeah, I'm back. Unless Chris says otherwise, but based on the rounds, I believe I'm back.
I said you were back at the end of last turn.
Okay.
I just missed it.
No worries.
Lots going on.
Lots going on. Yeah, Leda's gonna try and fucking pull Nyx out.
Am I even visible?
Maybe a pinky is visible.
She's gonna fucking cause she's up in a tree right now. So she's gonna like fucking cast her web that she used to pull herself out like down back into the thing for you to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just allow that. So I can't even think of a check. Yeah. So you can. You can just continue what you were trying to do inside the sand anyway. There, Nix.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I continue just pleading with the demon and Syra
Could
to
I
stop.
could I fucking listen? With all due respect to whatever Nyx is trying to do here, Lada's freaking out. So can I like do like a muscle check and try and pull him out?
I said you can just do.
Oh,
You can just.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I hopped out. I
Oh,
grabbed
okay,
you.
sick. Okay, yeah. So Lada just like fucking pull you out.
Yeah, I go out. Thank you.
Are you okay?
I'm alive. Stop,
Okay, good.
Syra. You have a demon in you, right? Obviously. I don't know what this is, pointing to Sage, but
It's sand.
we've seen a small child, an older lady, an older man, and Sage, and now this. Probably a family close to a demon, so it can be too. We all have our problems. Trust me, the Sage you're in love with also loves you. That's super obvious. You have to chill.
Okay. You already told me the check you made. Spoons. What you wanna do, Spoons?
Seeing Nyx talk to the demon, and does it look like he's not really getting anywhere?
Chris will tell you he's making progress.
Okay. Spoons teleports back in front of Sage, drops his sword, has his bird kind of flying in the distance, and he's just bawling right now. And he goes, Sage, I hope you remember me. Do you remember this book? Or these cookies?
Sage is entombed in
Can I see him?
The what? Oh, she's in tune. I thought that was Syra that was in tune.
No,
God damn it, Chris!
Can I hear him?
You can hear him, yeah.
That's fine. Well, did I see her get? I can assume.
Yes.
And can I put my hand through? Or is it like
I'll let you.
I'll put both of them and be like, do you remember these? You are the only one.
I have a retcon question.
Yeah.
Am I able to be entombed if I'm slippery?
God damn it, you aren't!
Forgot.
So, this demon does it to you and you just slip out.
I was gonna say I thought that was why you built it around her, because that's not grappling.
Yeah.
But...
sorry, I just realized that.
No!
So good.
Good.
That's
Then
so
makes
funny.
my actions better.
More
I
dramatic.
think.
So yeah, for flavoring, let's just say as you come up, I kind of start slipping out of it. Just because.
I know you're going through a lot, and I believe that you are Sage.
Well, yeah.
Do you remember this book? Do you remember me?
I know that book.
Do you know the significance of this book?
Where did you get that?
That was at our cottage in Syra's belongings. You gave this to her.
No,
I need you to think, and I'm just gonna hug Sage. Still sobbing. Please remember.
My mom used to read me that book. We used to read that every night. I don't know who you are, and I don't know who that is. And I don't think that it's possible that I could have loved it or loved anyone enough to make them that mad. Or to actually notice. And she kind of, from hugging Spoon, just gonna look up at the monster and she's gonna go, I'm sorry. I don't know who you are, but you must have been really special. And I'm sorry that I hurt you. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Wow. And I'll take that as Syra's action.
Okay, that was my action.
Well, it was both. I meant Syra's speech was her action.
You mean Sage?
Wait,
Sage. Yeah. Oops.
What?
Too many S's.
I did the same thing. Don't worry.
Names.
Sure.
Okay. Give Chris a second.
Sorry, Chris.
Do not apologize.
Gotta go into the rules and add some stuff about the power of love.
Sapphic love, specifically.
No, yeah, you get extra dice if it's gay love.
Oh, this is
Exactly.
so. This is true. So I built So I built. I'm trying to think of how I should do this. Okay. Jim, I want to, I like putting some things outside my control.
Okay.
I'll just tell you what's going on. I am going to have Syra make a check to basically overcome the demon and regain control. I've built Syra as a PC. I've know her muscle and I know her lore. I do not know her charm. I mean, I know her muscle and alchemy. I do not know Syra's charm or lore. I am going to have her make a check to overcome the demon. Jim, message me if this is a charm or a lore check.
Come on.
Okay. Bella, this is your PC's girlfriend? Well, we'll see about that, but was your PC's girlfriend? You know her better than any of the others. Does she have higher lore or charm?
Does she have what? Higher, lower, or charm?
Higher lore or higher charm?
Oh. Then I'm sorry, I'm totally spaced.
Just with the two stats. Which one is?
Oh. Oh, my character, like this PC.
No,
Or her. I'm
Alright.
totally confused.
He's saying you knew Syra the best, your character did, so he's letting you decide if she has a higher lore stat or a higher charm stat.
Oh, lower charm stat. The lore was the higher one. Sorry, that was needlessly complicated. for my mind.
That's fine.
You're amazing.
You did all of this. It's fine. Jim.
Yeah.
What type of check is Syra going to make?
That's a charm check, good buddy.
I mean, that feels correct.
And that's exactly what I said to Chris. I'm like, charm feels right.
I'm gonna let
Make it.
Bella make a target number 4 charm check using for Syra. So you're rolling for Syra. She gets 2 dice to this.
Two charm
Yeah,
feels
target
correct
number
for
4.
Syra.
Yeah, I'll say you just need. She'll spin the spoon if she has it.
It's a 2 and a 5.
She'll spin the
So
spoon.
yeah.
Yes.
The sand demon go, no, I want for it, and then gets pulled back inside of Syra, who is sobbing. Her knees are like she's like she's on her knees crying, and she's like sunk fully in the mud, so like her legs are like sunk past the top of the knee, and then she's going to we're still crying. What did you do to my sage? Running up to long-haired Sage.
Yes, she heard me. That's right. That isn't your sage.
This is kind of a thing that Sage does sometimes where she turns into other people who are really troubling the longer you think about them.
In
This
fact,
is
you
so Steven Universe
saw
right
this-
now.
You saw this in
Right?
the train.
So true.
The longer he thinks he's a monster, he'll continue to be.
Sage, you saw Syra. God damn it! You saw Sage change at the train. We would not lie to you.
I thought, yeah, but I thought she was just changing her.
No, there's a little one that they change into, and they don't remember any of us.
The little the knife. You might have seen that earlier. I don't know how much you were paying attention, but the little one does have a knife.
Why didn't
It's a cool knife.
you
Sorry.
tell me about this?
We figured it was Sage's thing to tell you. Sage also hasn't really given us that much information.
He was talking
Yeah.
to Sage.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, Leda also misreads social situations.
I'm really
She says
sorry. And she's gonna go to shake her hand, I think. I can't change back, because I have no spoons, and it was a
Risk.
dramatic effect thing. But
I'm gonna use
now I
mental load
can't.
spell to switch my 1 spoon to her 0 spoons.
Wait! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Wait! Don't do that. I have
You
muffins.
can reject it.
I have muffins, and
would this
my
sage?
vibe for both, for 3 of the 5 is snacker.
Actually, can I do something?
Yeah.
Spoons, can I have some of those cookies?
Yes.
I grab 2 of the cookies, go up to long-haired Sage, take this. Believe it or not, we're friends.
She's gonna take a bite out of it, but she's gonna go, how many calories are in this?
Oh, the best
We
kind.
have to have one last little one-liner. I'm sorry.
The best kind
Don't
as
apologize.
the best kind as Nyx leans his shoulder on the long-haired Sage's. They're really good, aren't they?
Yeah. So that would regain 1 spoon, which great thing is that I need just 1 spoon to get back to normal. What's the target number gonna be? Is it 3 always? Am I just stupid
I think it's always
to change back?
I think it's always 3.
It's always 3. Okay. It's just 1, a 3, and a 6. And I can't use an extra spoon to make that a success.
I will use mental load spell at this point.
Yes, you
No, you don't have to. I feel bad.
can. No.
It's also RP set. RP wise, he would. But again,
Okay.
you can reject it.
You can't. You have to be willing to take mental load.
Yeah.
Although Jim found a way to broke that, but fuck you, Jim.
I'll be
I
willing
did?
to do it.
Oh, yes, I did.
because this is traumatic. I'm willing to take it.
All right.
I think thematically she'd be so exhausted anyway that, yeah. And similar to how the transformation was with the blood from the nose in the beginning, the mascara that's just been running down her face at this point is gonna kind of swirl around her, and this weird inky black vortex thing, and she's gonna pop back as regular she, they, lesbian Sage that is cunty but in the good way.
I pat Sage on the shoulder, pat Siren, and go, "That's our Sage." And then we'll go stand next to Leda and just kind of.
Is 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 that you? Is that you?
Hey, yeah, sorry. Um, I'm so sorry. And she kind of takes a step back. I severely fucked up here.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I haven't been honest with any of you because I thought that I could handle a lot of my shit on my own because I have for a while. Um, you don't have to trust me. Um, when we get back to the cottage, you can keep the room, or if you want to go back, you can. I respect whatever you need, whatever you need to do. Um, I'm really sorry. And at this point, the muffins that she did have are like smushed in her back pocket, and she kind of takes one out and she goes, "You can have this if you want. I know we, you don't have to do this as a smushed muffin. You don't have to take the smushed muffin." I really wish you hadn't seen that, and I hope that you're feeling better.
I'm I'm not mad about what you said when you were like that. I kind of understand having. And she looks towards where the gem is embedded in her body. I understand having things you can't control. I am mad that you didn't. That I made a point of wanting to be in your life and you didn't tell me this type of stuff beforehand.
You're right. I'm sorry. Um, she's gonna pick up the book. Um, I would you like this for when you go?
I mean, it's mine, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is. Here, sorry. And she hands you the book.
She'll take it with a hand formed out of sand. And she's just continuing to look down at you.
Where do we go from here?
I I there's a part of me that wants to just forgive you.
I wouldn't. I don't think that that's fair to you?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Should I go?
Nyx steps in between for 1 second, looks at Syra, looks at Sage. You two have a lot to discuss, but and kind of looks at Syra. If this helps, he kind of leans towards Sage. I forgive you. And then I'll see you back at the cottage. And I start walking toward the cottage. You owe me cookies, and just so many.
This feels like a very intense and personal conversation that the two of you are having. If you would like to not have it in a swamp, yeah, I would say maybe we should head off. Or if you two want to be alone in the swamp to have this conversation, the rest of us can go.
You go ahead.
Syra is
You,
going
you, you
to
can.
Syra is going to form a dome of sand around her and Sage.
Okay, throw up. Oh my fucking god. Sorry. I had to remind myself that I'm a human fucking being.
Talk.
What?
Talk. Tell me everything.
Like everything that happened today, or you want you probably want everything.
What the fuck was that? Why didn't you think I was important enough to you to tell me about it beforehand?
Um, since you left to go back home, um, I like you said earlier, there are some things that are outside of my control, and I've been kind of, I don't know, I would say changing, um but I'm not. It's more like how I remember myself, and my parents showed up at some point, and it really only happens when I get freaked out or stressed, and I've been trying to manage it on my own, and it's not that you aren't important to me. I think it's because you're really fucking important to me, and I'm freaked out all of the time that everything is gonna get messed up. That I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want it to happen in front of you, because I thought that if I could get it under control myself, that you would never have to deal with it. And
And
clearly
instead you
that was
didn't,
wrong.
and you hate me a lot.
No, I don't hate you a lot. That I didn't grow up in like the coolest of places with the coolest of people, and I had a lot of really negative thoughts about people that were different than the people that I grew up with, and I think that that's because and I feel that that's because I think that I hated a lot of parts about myself. When I was a teenager, I used to bully a lot of people, but the things that I said don't reflect how I actually feel. And that doesn't change anything. They still happened, and I still hurt you. Um, I don't deserve your forgiveness. I don't think you should forgive me. I would do anything, even if it was just to gain any smidgen of trust from you again.
Right now, 10 seconds. 5 things that you love about me.
About
9,
you.
8.
I love your height. I love that you're silly. You're the most funny person I've ever met. You are an incredible baker. You are an incredible academic. I love that you love to read. I love that you're strong. I love that you're caring.
You didn't
I love
pay.
everything about you.
You didn't follow my directions. I said 5.
I'm sorry.
Now your turn. 5 things that you love about yourself. 9, 8. If I'm going to give you a second chance, I have to be with someone who likes themselves. Because I'm not going to fix
I
you.
like myself. I think I'm fine. I think I'm cool. I'm fine. There's not much to say.
I'm just asking for 5 things. She continues counting down. 6.
I like that I tried really hard to be who I am now. I like that I finally have been able to unlearn all of the magic that I learned so that I could get everyone else to like me, even though now I know the magic because I guess I'm going back and forth between forms and that's stupid. But I like that I worked really hard to do that also. I like that I get up in the morning and make breakfast for my friends because it reminds me that I actually have people in my life that I care about and that care about me. I like that I got over my own shit enough to actually let myself be loved by you, even if it was just for a couple of days. And please, Jesus, don't make me name another thing because I'm not counting and I've never been good at math. And this is something that's really hard.
She looks very serious, bit of a scowl on her face. Well, you know, I feel like in every relationship there's a math person and a not math person, and she's going to lean down and kiss you.
So Sage obviously kisses back. And she's crying.
And
she's gonna pull back and go, that was one kiss though. And I could count that much.
You are not off the hook yet, mister. And she's going to use her sand control ability and handcuffs your wrists together.
I'm slippery.
Love it here.
Alright, everybody, so she's got to...
Who will win? A sand lesbian trying to make a power move, or one slippery she-they?
Is that the name of the episode?
One slippery
no.
she-they?
1,000,000,000%.
Incredible, yes.
The great slippery she-they.
Someone post that so I remember.
Writing it down.
Okay.
We are I liked you. I we no more secrets.
No more secrets.
You
It's
don't have
fucking
to.
exhausting.
You don't have to tell me everything, but you can't hide things. You can't hide things important. You tell me how you're feeling. You tell me. All of them. You don't. You show me your ugly side. And I'll do the
Okay.
same. No, no stress of trying to be perfect. And you are going to sleep on the ground at the foot of the bed tonight with no blankets underneath. But tomorrow, maybe, we'll see.
Okay.
And she's going to pick you up.
What in the fan fiction is this?
Would that be considered a grapple?
I let it happen. I let it happen.
I had to. I'm sorry.
I'm still upset at you, but this is still very early, and I understand that you did it because relationships are tough.
Well, I like to think that I'm pretty perfect at them myself. Kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Slash J. What? Metagaming.
You make being mad at you so fucking hard, so it's not fair.
Well, should we go back?
Yeah, I think we should.
Thank you.
Let's hope this is worth it, and she's going to take your hand and start walking with you.
Okay.
Holy shit,
Does
Bella!
someone else have a role play that they want to do? Because I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah,
You're so good at this.
Right?
you are so good at this.
Way to take this entire episode and just put it on your shoulders and go.
I'm really sorry, guys.
No.
No,
No, never apologize.
Don't apologize.
That
You-
was
No,
awesome.
saying sorry. That was amazing.
You also feel like haven't
Absolutely.
had any like I feel like everyone has like kind of took control of at least one episode, and you really have mostly been more on the side, so you 100% get to that.
Oh,
That was
100%.
so. This is so cool. You're so cool.
Yeah.
You
That
are.
was such a
I
cool-
have never been more surprised.
Can confirm.
Me neither, because that wasn't planned for this episode. Here we are.
Here we
But-
go. The power of shenanigans.
The power of trauma. What?
I didn't know she was a demon. That wasn't my fault. All right.
Oh yeah, did only Leda know that?
Spoons didn't know, but Jim knew.
Oh yeah, because I was like,
Yeah,
'cause
let's talk
she
about
mentioned it to
keeping
Leda.
secrets.
Why does
We
Nyx
don't
never
need to
know?
extend this conversation, but holy shit.
Why does
There was
Nyx never know anything?
Because Nyx
Like,
is usually outside, not in
ever.
shenanigans.
Because he goes off to his fucking training ground in the woods.
True. Or he
There
goes
was,
and
like-
walks around the village.
There was some scene where Syra and Leda were talking, and Leda was just like, "Yeah, I tend to kind of freak people out," and Syra was like, "I have a literal demon bound to my soul. Girl, same."
How did I like not remember that? Because Chris sent me that, and I was like, "This is new."
Uh, Syra has actually been like making low-key comments about it, but I've been saying them so under the radar where it's like,
I mean, I didn't know the demon could do that, to be fair.
I didn't either, and then I was like, I think it can do this now. This feels right.
And it was very good.
So
Does anyone else want to do a roleplay thing? I'm kind of pooped.
I was gonna say
I
later.
have something, but I don't know if if we could deal with more drama.
What were you
Let's
gonna
do
do,
it.
Spoons? What were you gonna do?
I'm assuming Nyx and Leda walked back to the cottage.
Yeah.
So hold on, Leda, did you leave when I did, or did you leave afterwards?
I think I was like maybe half a minute behind you leaving.
Okay, cool. Chris, did you get what I wrote?
I'm reading it.
Okay.
Y'all all fucking texting Chris today.
I even messaged him. Oh, okay. Except for
I
things
only
he asked me.
texted him once.
Y'all and your secrets.
Maybe twice.
So Nyx, do you wanna tell? So Spoons went. Spoons was letting you two talk, or like walk ahead. Nyx, do you wanna tell Lita what you just sent to me? You don't have to tell the details. Just the part that Lita would see.
Well, no, she wouldn't. So as soon as I walked away, and you were about a minute behind. So that's the only way this worked. As you walk through the woods, you notice Nyx is not there.
God damn it!
Like, she's gonna call out for him. Nyx, which way did you... She's gonna write in the book. Just like, hey...
I forgot we had the book.
I never fucking forget.
I forgot we had the book.
Doesn't mean you have to look at the book.
Nyx types back, went to the village, will be back soon.
Do you want me or Spoons to meet you there?
Not doing, and I write, not doing anything dangerous, plus you need rest.
There's like a pause. Please try not to die.
Was not in the plan.
Okay, good. Let me know when you're heading back.
Sure thing. I could just AOL the book.
Hey Nyx, where are you going?
As everything's happening, you're all walking back, get to the cottage. Across town into the village, Nyx Umbro walks into the care center in the village to speak to the lady who lost her memory.
Okay. Oh, do I know you?
You do. I was one of the people who found you wandering around. Do you not remember me at all?
No. Oh, were you with that one lady with all the eyes?
Beautiful redhead? That was her, yep.
I mean, I didn't say she was beautiful, but that was all you.
It was. So, I'm glad you remember. What? We didn't hear any of that.
I just like, I was mouthing it because I didn't want to interrupt the scene. But I just like, everyone clocking these two.
So, you remember her, but not me.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have some questions for you. Are you
She
up for
reminded me of someone.
I do?
She did.
Oh, she did.
I think
Who did
that's
she
why.
remind you?
I don't know.
Ooh. Can you do you have the ability to answer just a couple questions? I'm working very
I-
hard to possibly get your memory back.
I do not know.
Excellent. What it you are most likely, and I just stay with me on this. You're most likely under either a spell or some kind of curse. I need you to close your eyes and I want you to think back to the very last memory you had before you ended up in this village. And tell me if anything comes up. Even if it's hazy, even if it's a little fogged.
Um, I was with the one who's not like the the one who reminds me of the girl that you have the hot sphere.
Okay, I appreciate that. You're not wrong. Let's leave that part out. Okay.
And there was another girl and a man. He had an axe, and we were all of us were running. I I don't know. And then there was it was like a thing with a bunch of torsos with arms and legs attached to the same body, like rattling about. And then the man let out a like high pitched, girlish scream, and then I don't. And then I ran faster than I ran away from all of them except for the other spidery girl. And then I saw a tree, and it touched me, and then I yelled out for my son.
You have a son.
I don't know. But I yelled out for him. They took him.
They they took your son.
I don't know. That's just what I feel.
Did they take did they okay. Okay, like yeah, let's go with feelings. Do you feel like they took all your traveling companions? So the man with the axe, the person that looks like the spider girl I was with.
They did something to the man, and I don't know what happened to the spider girl.
Okay, the spider girl I was with, her name is Leda Weaver. Does the name Weaver any bring up anything?
Yes.
Fascinating. What does it bring up?
I don't know.
One more thing. I want to try something. Um, think of it as an experiment. This is all heading towards helping you, and maybe even helping what might be your son. I'm going to give you a piece of paper, and I want you to draw the weaver that you were with, that not from memory, obviously, but just what you feel like they looked like. And I hand her the paper as best you can. Fun fact, just a quick timeout. This is actually something people with memory loss, when they are working with people with, when doctors work with people with memory loss, they will actually hand them a pad of paper and a pencil, and they find, overwhelmingly, they can draw things that they say they can't remember, but almost as if their muscles remember it, and which is fun to do.
Justin,
Yeah.
roll me 3 dice.
All d20s.
Okay. Rolled 1, 6, and a 3.
Okay. She is a excellent artist.
Go.
And she draws a excellent picture of someone that does look like there's some family resemblance to Leta.
Chris, I just messaged you something.
Okay. Yes, please.
Cool.
Well,
So yeah,
yeah.
No, yeah, so the drawing you see. Person probably I'm trying to think how much older they would be than Leda. A couple years older than Leda. Maybe 5-ish years older than Leda. Also has red hair, but it's like longer than Leda's is. It's like a bit past the shoulders. Same like multiple sets of eyes and like fangs and stuff, and just sort of this like I think even in the picture the expression, it's like of someone who's like not looking at you but looking a little over your shoulder, just like never quite focused on the thing that's right in front of them.
May I keep this?
Yeah, I don't like looking at it.
I roll it up. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to come to let you know, well, first ask you those questions because we are trying to clear and make this village safe. And I feel like the forest is going to be in our future, and I am trying desperately not to go. But if your son was taken, I will do what I can to help. And I also wanted to come to just let you know you weren't forgotten.
I think I'm there. I think I'm in the forest.
You think you're in the forest?
I don't know what that means.
We'll find out.
I am really tired. I feel like I'm just getting drained, and no amount of rest does replenishes anything for me.
Can you stand up for me?
She does so.
Does she look weaker than when we first found her?
Yes.
I'm going to have to ask you to be brave and hang in there. I will do what I can to save you. But I need a little more time. Can you hang in there?
I can try.
Nix reaches in his bag and pulls out a cookie. I guess these help me, and hands one.
Oh wow, these taste amazing.
Yeah, right? Incredible. Got
Trauma
me.
cookies.
They've gotten me through a lot. All right, you hang in there. I'm going to fix this for you. And then Nix leaves. And does not go back to the cottage.
Damn it, Nix.
But when Spoons does it, it's a big deal.
And instead goes into the village and searches up as much like good food that he knows all of them like, and puts them into a bag, and it goes back.
Okay.
You scared the shit out of me. That was not okay.
I loved it.
I'm
so stressed out.
so Nix goes. As soon as Nix goes back to the cottage, walks in. Is anyone in the kitchen?
I probably had a quick speech with Leda before we got back if I ran into her.
Would you
Yeah,
like to
okay.
do that now then?
Like when we're walking back to the cottage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back at the cottage.
Yeah, since I didn't
Okay,
see
when we're
Nix.
walking back.
And he is just beat. Mentally, emotionally, just to get the scene. Leda,
Yeah.
we can't go to the forest.
I'm trying really hard to make sure we don't.
Well, the reason I say that is when Sage forgot me, I had my flight response. I cannot forget you guys or have you forget me.
That is, believe me, it is a shared worry. We're, listen, I know that was terrifying, but I'm right there with you if that's worth anything.
It is. You guys are family to me. I don't want to be forgotten.
You won't.
I don't know if I could go in if there was a circumstances that was having us forced into the forest.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, like I said, maybe it's not even anything to do with the forest. Maybe the forest is just some sort of cover-up that someone is using. I mean, if you've got a forest that everyone knows messes with people's memory, and you are messing with people's memory, the place that you drop them off after you've done something to them is in front of that forest.
But what if they did go to the forest to play both sides of the coin? Are we gonna be the heroes that storm into the memory-eating forest?
Justin, shut the fuck up. I think you say that and Leda just kind of like very short, sort of just like exhale, laugh, and just. I don't think of myself as particularly heroic.
I disagree with that, but I understand where you are coming from.
I think even if they did go to that forest, that it is not disconnected from whatever is happening with the mayor and whatever is happening in Cyrus City and just all around with the monsters. So I think that we can solve this problem without going there.
I hope that is the case, because The thought of not remembering and not being remembered is probably worse than death.
It just. I think I've said this to you before. I feel like I pride myself, if nothing else, on my intelligence. And I don't
You are
like the
very
idea
smart.
of anything messing with my head.
So
Or
we're on the
messing with
same page then, which is good because I thought I might have been alone on that.
not.
And Spoons will hug you, sobbing.
Yeah. No, yeah, Lada's just kind of gonna pull him in and be like, you're not alone.
Sobs even more at that.
Do you need help walking back?
No, I just had a lot once Sage forgot me, and I know she was going through a lot, so I didn't want to bring it up. And I needed to get it out before. And I don't want to be forgotten anymore.
Yeah, don't. I won't say don't worry because that feels. That's not something anyone has any control over. But I'm. Like I said, you're not alone in feeling like that. You're not alone in general because we're all here. And I care about you all so much. I'm gonna try my fucking hardest to make sure we don't have to go in there.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
No, you. And he'll kind of go, thank you for that, because you guys are, I mean it, family to me. And I had to leave my original family. I planned to go back and visit, but when you have to go through that, you get a good fight or flight response. Especially with fork and knife.
Again, I won't say I know the exact same set of circumstances because obviously those two seem like a lot to have grown up around.
Yeah.
But yeah, family's not always very easy. And for me, at least, I think of you all as kind of better than family because I got to choose you.
And yes, that is a great way to put it. You are my chosen family, and I will do anything in my power for you all.
The feeling's very mutual.
Well, shall we head back to the cottage?
Yeah, we should. We should be back when everyone else gets back.
Do you want to walk or do you want to go quick?
Let's go quick.
All right, I'll teleport later to the cottage. I'll use a spoon. Oh, I can't use a spoon, Chris. Can I not do that then?
We can walk.
Sorry. So technically, if we want to get like on a technicality, OG Sage has 7 spoons. At what point are we distinguishing that Spoons and I switched?
Wait.
Before the switch.
Damn.
Leda also has 5 if Spoons needs them.
Chris. Come on, that was very compassionate right there.
Do you want to regain a spoon and then immediately use
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, Chris.
Oh yeah, can I regain a spoon because the swamp's fucking dark?
it? Yes, you can.
So then, yes, I will use my and go, hey, I'm rejuvenated. Boom, teleport. Oh, I'm sad.
Sorry.
Away.
Okay. So you two are the first ones back. Then I actually think Sage and Syra gets back.
I think you two, I think Sage and Syra get back, and Lada's just like, Lada probably would have like told Spoons to just like lay down and get some rest.
You're
And
the one
then
that didn't sleep. You get rest.
I'm fine. You look like you're about to pass out.
That's just the tears.
Just I mean you can do whatever you want. You're an independent agent, but I think you should get some rest.
As much as I'm stubborn, you're right. And I will pass out.
See, I think Sage and Syra get back, and Lada's just kind of like cleaning the kitchen. And you should walk in, and she's like, I don't really know. I'm not good at cooking things. Like, I know how to make very basic functional things, but I'm not really good at cooking things. But I figured I like having a clean sort of workstation, so I thought that you might.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Syra looks over at you, Sage.
Oh no!
I do not want to lord this over you. That does not sound like a healthy thing to do in a relationship. However, I am very hungry and would really like if you cook something good.
I can cook something. I can cook something. You wouldn't have to lure anything over me. I like cooking. That's if I didn't hit 5 things. I like cooking. And that should qualify as something about me because it's an extension of myself.
And you are very good at it.
Thank you. Would
Eh.
you, and I look over at Leda, would you like to help? We never hang out like in the kitchen, and if you want to, I mean,
I
it probably is
certainly
just going to be
can.
me and Syra.
Yes.
Syra actually looks at you. I think I need to clean off, and I believe you owe other people apologies as well. And she's going to give you a kiss on the forehead and go to take a shower.
Yep, yeah, okay.
Leda will like wait a beat for Syra to like go upstairs and then be like, "You don't owe me any apologies. It's fine."
Yes, I do. You obviously have questions also. And I hope you know that it's okay to ask them. And I can't promise that I'm going to be ready to talk about all of it, but if it would make anything better, or you're allowed to ask me questions, and I'll tell you if I'm not ready to answer. But I think it's good for the safety of everyone and the like emotional well-being of everyone if I just if I'm more honest than I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see Leda like going through like a fucking like just like mental like flip book of questions. How long have you been able to do that?
Not. I like switching. I haven't. That's new.
Was
Like really new. Like when Fork and Knife were here, that was the first time it happened.
Okay, that was my next question. Was that the first time that had happened? The little one with the knife.
That's me.
Okay, yeah,
That's me.
That was my next question. I didn't know if that was you or if you had like a younger sibling or.
I don't have siblings. I always wanted
Good
them,
for
but I
you.
don't.
Oh.
That's okay. I know everyone doesn't like them or want them. That's fine.
have many, and it's interesting.
Mm. If you ever want to talk about it, you know
I
that
very
you're allowed
rarely
to
want
talk
to
about
talk
family
about
shit
them.
too. Okay, okay.
I don't know.
Um, you want to
It's
help me chop veggies while we're talking?
sure.
Okay.
So there was little you, and then slightly older but still younger than right now you, and
Mm-hmm.
then were the other two your parents?
Um, so that's the weird bit, and that's the bit that I think I'm a little confused on. I don't think that I was like physically in their bodies. It isn't some possession sort of thing, and I think a lot of it was more how I remembered them and how they kind of pop up in my head. Um, yeah, same with other versions of myself. I don't paint myself in the best light all of the time. But it's not, it's more like the memory of, my family and myself and just bits and pieces. It's more like that possesses me instead of me filling a weird meat suit, if that makes sense.
It does. And I mean that I think that makes sense because and she's like chopping things as
Hmm.
because
I
magic
think
is
we're
something
making soup. Just this makes sense.
this makes sense. Yeah, she's like because magic is something that comes from a person, and so it would make sense if that sort of manifestation of magic was coming from your memories.
And I used to be pretty magical. Not that I don't do magic now, but I used to like study it
Oh,
before I got kind of bookish. Um, so
I I studied
I
magic
don't
too.
know. It's a weird feeling.
It's it's an interesting environment to be in, but
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you. Let me adjust the
oh,
volume on
sorry.
my end too.
Lada's
No,
also
no,
Emma's
that's
also
fine.
quiet.
No, I can hear you better now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's like later was just like, "Oh, I studied magic too."
Yeah.
It's a lot of people in my family are very very academic.
Same. It's it can be stressful. I don't know about you, but
Oh,
there's a
it
lot there.
there's a lot. There's a sort of burden of expectation or sometimes of lack of expectation, which is almost worse.
Yeah.
The other
If you're
thing,
not hitting where you're supposed to hit, or if you're not meeting expectations or exceeding them, it's like you don't even exist. I don't know. I don't know if that was better or worse, but
yeah, because sometimes you do hit every single mark that you're supposed to, and you hit it all, but someone else hit it just a little bit better than you. So it feels like, and she's like getting more intent in like the like as she's like cutting them, like cutting the vegetables, and just like the knife is going in harder, and she's like, and you hit everything you're supposed to, and you do it all, but someone did it better, so it's like it never counted in the first place.
yeah. I don't have a sibling, so I don't get that particular brand of rivalry, but it
Sorry, I didn't mean
no,
to
no, 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 no.
about.
It's okay. It's okay. I weirdly enough would compete a lot with my mom. I don't know. It's not the same as having a sibling. But she was pretty accelerated when it came to a lot of her studies growing up, and so I can relate to having someone hitting all of the things before you and they're hitting them better and um except it happened to happen like 20 years before I was even a concept. um and she starts cutting the vegetables faster and faster. I'm like, yeah, so you can see why I like cooking, right? Like this is really it's a stress reliever.
I mean, I completely understand it. It's a sort of similar thing to like, I mean, it's a type of chemistry, I feel like. Or it's
I
like, 'cause
just go ahead.
I just gonna say, because I make a lot of potions and things down in my lab, and so yeah, it's just like finding all of the ingredients and putting them together in the way that you want them to, and just combining things for a desired result.
There's a level of control there, you know.
Absolutely.
I don't want to pry, and we've all been through enough, so don't answer if you can't or don't want to. I did notice though, and I'm trying to be more honest, because I made a promise. I noticed yesterday, um,
Picture.
I did, and you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
I mean, believe me, I've spent a lot of my life talking about Magnolia when I didn't want to. Um,
That's a stupid name. Sorry. I'm sorry.
uh, she does laugh at that. Yeah, Magnolia. She's one of my older siblings. Um, I'm like dead set middle of 9, and
Oh,
so I was 5th, Magnolia 3rd, and Maggie is interesting. They were not someone who there was a lot of pressure to live up to. Um, they've always just kind of done whatever they wanted. And it now it just feels like, I went off, I'm living my own life, and then she's just popped back up again for some other crisis. And I know I should probably be worried about her, but mostly I'm just very frustrated.
I get it. Family always pops up when you don't want them to, especially the ones that you have the most complicated relationships with.
I mean, if any of them were gonna get mixed up in all of whatever this is, it would be Maggie.
It's okay to have complicated feelings about it, you know. I don't know if you're giving yourself the space to, but it's okay.
I appreciate that.
I know I'm not the the best person to be giving out advice, so take it with a grain of salt. Um, but trust your gut. It's okay to feel however, whenever, and take it from me trying to bottle it up and push it away. It comes back uglier and meaner than it
That
was before.
makes sense. I definitely understand that. It's very strange to think about because she was on that list of people that there was also the woman that Nix and I met in the village who there was something wrong with her memory, and I don't know if next time I see Magnolia if I'll feel better or worse if they don't know who I am.
That's scary.
I'm not scared of her. I'm scared of that fucking forest. And it's more, I don't even, it's like, and she kind of gestures towards just everything they've been like chopping on the counter. It's like you said, there's something very nice about having a sense of control. And whatever happens, if we even find Magnolia or see her or anything, whatever happens is just so totally out of my control. And that's scary.
You're right. That is scary. But you're not alone. You've controlled very well who you associate with, I think. And I think you've picked pretty good for the most part.
I think I have.
You're not going to be alone. You're not going to be alone with the fear of what could happen and when we do find her, because we're going to find Magnolia. You're not going to have to deal with that alone. If that's any comfort.
It is. Thank you, Sage. Like you said,
And now we light all this shit on fire. Come on.
Yay!
Shove it in the pie.
It's like you and I feel like we don't talk as much, but you're a very good friend.
Thank you.
I'm often very impressed by you.
I'm very impressed by you. Thank you. You're making me blush. Stop it. I'm happy that we talked. We should do this more often.
We should. And scene.
We did it! We did it!
Hey!
The
We
Leda
passed
and
the
Sage
battle.
scene perfectly worth the wait.
Aw.
Next,
It only took 8 seconds.
Next, you get back this food cooking. It's probably done as soon as you open the door.
I open the door and just go, oh, that smells so good. I'm so hungry.
It's soup.
Oh, thank.
We made soup.
We did make soup.
We made soup?
I mean, it was mostly Sage because they know what they're doing, but
I only chopped like one of these vegetables. Like, hey, there was a whole counter here.
I put the sack of like spices and food and stuff I got you refills for your kitchen.
Oh, what?
I mean, I eat most of it. Nice to see you again, by the way.
Nice to see you too. And thank you for forgiving me, but you didn't have to, and I do owe all of you an apology at some point. I'm making the rounds.
Don't worry about it. You're already forgiven. And then he grabs the soup, takes a bite, looks at Leda and goes, "This is awesome. Are you good at everything you do?" And then sits down and just eats.
Like I said, a lot of it was Sage. I was just helping.
Downplay yourself. It's fine. And I take a bowl and I don't know where I go. I want to give you guys some time and space if you want it. And it's been a long day. Maybe I eat it in my room on the floor. I think that's what I do. I sit on the floor, no blankets.
Floor soup. Floor soup.
I guess once Sage is upstairs and we're alone, I look at Leda and go, "How are you holding up?"
I'm all right, you know.
So I went to the woman we found. who had forgotten her memories. I needed
I
to
could have
make.
gone with you.
I know, but you didn't sleep at all the night before. And he leans forward at all.
I've done
And
it before. It's fine.
I agree. I have no doubt that you can handle it and that you're strong enough. That's no question. But just needed to know. I wanted to let her know we hadn't forgotten. Um, but while I was there, she did say something interesting, and I'm glad it's just you and I. And I pull out the paper and then show you what she drew. Who is that?
Talking about her a lot more than I thought I would today.
My bad.
No, that was Cass the player is delighted. Lada's just annoyed.
Because this person was accompanying our friend.
Were they now?
Our friend that we found, she's remembering more. It's more vague feelings um but they almost seem like certainties, like a memory long since past. She said she was with this person. She was with her son and two more, and they were all taken by something in that forest.
I see. Well, to answer your question, this is one of my older sisters.
Mm.
Her name is Magnolia, and she is very good at getting herself into situations that don't end well for her.
Well, it is a good thing that she got, if she did get taken, she got taken in the area where the best of the sisters happen to be.
Leda does laugh at that. That's a first.
Lots of those lately.
Yeah, not used to being called the best out of that group, but
Well, to be fair, I might be a touch biased, but I doubt I'm wrong.
yeah, that's. I'm just trying to think of what would even. Like I said, I ended up talking to Sage a little bit about Magnolia earlier, and just about how I have no clue what'll even. It's just very strange to think that the next time I see my sister, she might not recognize me.
From what the woman said, something, a tree, and a monster in those woods. It's almost all but certain there's a monster in the woods taking people. Your sister, her son, and others. Um,
Nick,
yeah.
I don't want to go in that fucking forest.
Don't either.
And I think that there's a way to handle this problem without doing it.
Is there?
I just. Because we know for a fact actually that this is not an isolated problem devoid from everything else that we are dealing with.
True.
So I feel like once the trains are back up, we can go to Sand City and we can talk to the person who got arrested and had that list of people, including the woman we found and including Magnolia. We can try and get some information out of him about what might have happened.
There's one
Yeah.
more thing you need to know.
What's that?
It's killing her. And everything else, and everybody else, most likely. She's way weaker than before and can even feel something draining. She keeps saying she's still back in the forest. It's as if her soul was taken and is being drained. She won't last much longer.
So we'll figure something out. We can solve the problem. We just have to be clever.
Well, luckily we have you then. Because I never know what I'm doing.
You are a lot better at this than you give yourself credit for.
I hope. Because if we do have to go in there,
We're not.
you seem very certain.
Nix, if whatever is in there, if even after we got out is killing people, you think I'm letting you go in there?
He looks like us. We're monster hunters. Whatever's in there, we can take.
You don't
I-
know that.
But I know us.
And I don't
What?
I don't want to speak for anyone else, but I am not alone or lay out anyone else's fears for them, but I am not alone in my conviction about not going in there.
I have no doubt. And he grabs your hand and goes, I don't want to go in there either. The idea of forgetting Sage or Spoons, the idea of forgetting you is the worst thing that could happen to me. And that's saying a lot. But we can't sit back if people are dying that we can save.
I understand that. But like I said, I feel like there has to be something. No problem just has one solution.
I trust you.
I trust you.
Let's go your way first. Let's find a way out to not go in the forest. Because if I forget the way your laugh makes me feel, I don't want to be me.
See, you say things like that. And then you think I'm just gonna let you run right into the belly of the beast without at least trying to pull you back.
To be fair, up until recently, I haven't made the best decisions. I tend to just go with what I feel. So
I've
This
observed that happen, yes.
this time, I'm gonna go with what you feel, and then we will do this science. And he kind of straightens up, adjusts his tie. We'll do it scientifically with research and focus and cleverness.
Okay.
Now-
We can do this.
He leans across the table. Actually, one second.
Oh. Yeah.
He leans across the table and kisses you on the cheek. We can do this. 100%. I have no doubt. Now I need more of that soup that you made, and gets up and grabs more soup.
You know, you're like my favorite person.
As he's ladling more soup in, you know you are my favorite person.
Is that I feel that feels like a perfect button to that scene
Yep.
to me.
Oh, damn. I mean, so I think that's gonna wrap up the night. And probably the in-game night. Just so I know what's your plans for the next session, and we'll see if there's anything I want to do to finish it off, or if we're end it there.
I mean, Lada needs sleep, but then she's
Yeah.
probably gonna
I
be back
have
at the
nothing
fucking
else.
conspiracy board trying to figure out like what's a way that we can figure this out.
Nyx is firmly in the. He's going to do whatever he can to help with whatever Leda has planned. So he's going to bed. He's not nothing sneaky. Right upstairs and passing out.
For once in your fucking life.
Right?
No side quest.
Yeah.
Speaking of side quest, crit. No, I'm kidding.
You
Nyx feels Leda's incredulousness at that, by the way, as he's walking upstairs.
like as he's like walking up, she definitely like goes and like double checks that he's not like just going up and then teleporting away.
Nope.
Also, you owe me a shadow step lesson tomorrow.
He stops and goes, "Oh yeah, 100%. I've got just the place for it."
Jim.
Later, roll me two
Christ.
d8s.
Roll you what?
2d8.
I don't have any of those with me, King. Let me grab some.
The shippers are definitely feeling something tonight.
Right?
Full of dice.
One ship almost completely sank. The other,
Hey, don't worry about it.
but is somehow sailing, and then the other one is sailing quite well.
I mean,
There's
Plus-
a hole in the ship. Our ship. It's okay.
1d8.
It's the consequences of my actions.
I'm trying to pull some d8s from sets that I have stolen d6s from for later.
I love
Fucking-
that
that's a
vibe.
fucking D10. Double fives.
1, 2, 3, 4. Skip.
Gib? Question mark.
I said skip.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. What does it mean?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
For the camera. Lunchbox full of dice.
What
Nice.
what else are dice? So you hear the next morning there's
What do I fucking hear, Chris?
whoever. I didn't say they to hear this. I just asked Lisa to hear that to do this. There's knocking at the door.
Oh, Christ.
I'm gonna walk into the fucking ocean if this is what I think it is.
I fall into a shadow in the kitchen, reappear next to the door, because it's now my new favorite thing, and open it. Hello.
So hey, Lisa, why do you think I asked you to roll a d8?
Because think it's fucking Magnolia. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, who is it? Because I rolled double five, and I'm the
And I
fifth
wonder
one.
who you're skipping.
I rolled double fives, and I'm the fifth one. That's hilarious.
There is a tall lady, a woman, bit younger than later athletic. Ha, it is she kind of like looks down. Um, is is
I
later is late.
how tall is she?
She's like 5'10" ish.
Oh, okay. So I'm only like 6'3".
Only.
I lean against the door. Is who?
Is later here, later Weaver?
You've come to the right place. And who are you?
Um, I am I mean Tia.
Tia. Does she look like Leda?
Yes.
I kind of look at her and go, Tia, huh? You wouldn't happen to be one of Leda's sisters.
Yeah.
Come on in. You like cookies?
I'm okay. Where's later?
I'll go get her. Allow her in.
This is
I let
this
her
is
in.
morning, you said.
Yeah.
I go peek in the lab, see if she's there.
She's probably asleep in her room.
I tell her, okay, just sit here. I will go find Leda, okay? And I go in the lab, she's not here, and then go knock on her door in her bedroom.
There's like a pause, and you probably hear some sort of disgruntled meowing from Ophelia, and then the door opens.
Hey, Tia?
Oh,
Here.
oh, is it just her?
That's all I saw.
Interesting.
She's currently in our living room.
Okay. Later we'll go downstairs. Hi, hey.
Hi.
Is everything okay? Are you by yourself? Is Orin here?
Can we go someplace private?
We can go here. Yeah, we can head downstairs. I pretty much I have like a lab thing set up down there. I pretty much have the place to myself.
Okay.
So yeah, later we'll like lead her downstairs.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, is everything? I mean, not that. I should. It's good to see you. I should have opened with that. I wasn't expecting it. Is everything all right?
Magnolia's gone.
That. Do we have any ideas where they are? I mean, they've been gone before.
She did something really bad to the family.
Again, done that before. I'm being mean. I shouldn't be mean. You're very worried. I'm sorry. I might have a hunch on where she ended up.
She took Tia.
I think the rest of the house from upstairs just hears, "Fuck!"
I go to the door. You good?
I'm gonna handle it.
That's all I need to hear. I'll be upstairs.
Mean when you say that.
I'm not Tia.
When you say took, do you mean to the woods near here?
I don't know.
How did you know to come here?
We figured out where you were. Regina figured out where you were a while ago.
I mean, I wasn't hiding, but I didn't. She can just ask me things. She doesn't have to make it into a thing where she figures it out. She can just ask me questions.
She said, and I quote, "Later will invite us when she thinks her accommodations are appropriate for visitors."
Of course she did. Of course she.
I like seeing this side of Leda. This is fun.
Leda with her family is kind of mean. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. You're probably very freaked out by a lot of things, and I don't need to be adding to your stress. But so Magnolia took Tia somewhere with her, and you found your way back, or someone found you, but not them. Is that what am I getting that right? I guess I just like Chris, I would recognize this. Like, this looks like Tia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just like, it's not fucking Orin giving a fake name at the fucking door.
Well, funny you say that.
Can I like put that together then? And I'm just like,
I mean, this is
Orin.
This is physically Tia. But then they say, I'm Orin.
Damn it! You little fucking.
And so it's kind of absolute chaos in the house. She did this to all of us and then left.
Huh. More than anything, I'm mad at myself. I used to be able to tell you two apart so well. Okay, so just double checking so I'm not being a dumbass. So this is fucking Orin, right?
I realized so I had you roll, and this is actually the most confusing combination you could have rolled.
Yeah. So like, okay, yeah, Claire, what exactly is happening?
You know what? I think we'll clarify next week.
You motherfucker.
Or we could keep going and find out now.
It's almost midnight, and we do have a student who should get to bed eventually. Got to get ready for our.
Why go to bed when you can?
No.
It's
Why go to bed when you
fine.
need answers?
We need to foster good academic habits.
Bro, what time is your next class?
Coming from the guy that
Chris, do
stole
you
every
want
one of his
to know
answers.
how you stayed up working on your sheets during school nights? Do you want to know?
That's why That's why for the next one I specifically said when you are on break.
I worked on those things during classes as well.
Oh, don't worry. The first video game that I published got done. Let's see, that was sophomore year. Got done during our history 1 or 2 class.
Sounds about right.
No, I don't have class until I believe because so we do guest artist week at our school, and that's what's going on now. So I don't have my schedule's weird. So I don't technically have a class until 2 in the afternoon, and it's an online workshop anyway. So like if bye, bye. I'm just drawing ducks, honestly. Made a little war duck. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh,
That's
Got a little
amazing.
war.
I love the silly
Star
goose.
stick.
Hey, Chris, are
Oh,
you gonna
thank
actually
you.
end the
Thank you
stream?
here.
Yes, we are gonna actually end the stream.
Okay. I do love that silly